TikTok is one of the biggest social media apps in the world. Released in 2016, TikTok would quickly become the hub for attention deficit teens.
If you go on TikTok and it's someone just talking about something, Subway Surfers, Rocket League, or GTA playing underneath it in order to keep your attention, if there's not like 3 separate videos of like bars
and an authoritarian government's sweet dream.
我在北京
Cutting introductions, you know TikTok, I know TikTok, but the one thing you may not have known is that TikTok has their own cast of LolCows, which conjugate and exist on the app, having their own communities which sole purpose is to troll them. So I decided to rank all the ones I know about, and I have much to actually discuss. The rules are simple. The LolCow needs to have a decent amount of TikTok following to be considered for this tier list, and actually have anything interesting going for them. Nick Chan is in reference to Chris Chan, which you almost definitely know, but Nick is in reference to Nick Bates, the first ever horror cow. A horror cow is when a LolCow goes from being funny to being fucking horrifying. Case in point, Chris Chan. A TikToker will go here if they are both incredibly infamous and a pedophile. Chris Chan is obvious enough, and I mean pre-motherfucking. A TikToker will go there if they are incredibly famous and well known, without being a pedophile but an overall bad person. In fact, all these people are bad. Almost all the tiers mean bad. Cyrax is in reference to a relatively infamous LolCow on YouTube, who is known to an extent. But his community is small and dedicated. A TikToker will go there if they fit these criteria. Pixie Terry is in reference to an unknown harmless woman who used to do cosplays. A TikToker will go there if they are, yes, cringe, but overall, not harmless at all, and somewhat worthy of pity, if not really worthy of pity. Nick Bates is in reference to the previously mentioned Nick Bates. A TikToker goes there if they are not that well known for anything besides being a pedophile. Bob/Barbara Chandler are in reference to Chris Chan's parents, and this place is for the LolCow's parents/mentors. Anybody who has a bit of a parental status for the LolCow, who is more of a LolCow themselves or as much of a LolCow themselves, will go in this tier. So considering the rules are laid out, let's start ranking the LolCows. I think it's only appropriate I talk about the first ever TikTok celebrity and predator. This man walked so others here can run. Bude got popular on TikTok for doing the "why do good girls like bad guys" trend, which was actually quite popular back in the day for some fucking reason. So obviously the commentary community back in the day ain't fucking amazing.
Why do good girls like bad guys? I had this question for a real long time. I've been a bad boy and it's
He got the cuffs. He got the cuffs, everyone. We did it. Do not let this man knee you with handcuffs. Never do that. That's not a...
As these videos were prime subject for mockery, and Bude's video was a very prominent one, causing him to have a good deal of notoriety. While it all started as eclipses and gutter fuel, it only got worse, as Bude had a tendency to do wet videos with clearly underage girls. Some of those duets being romantical in nature. This behavior, to say the least, sussed people out, resulting in a sting operation set up in hopes of finding out what's up with this guy. Also, quick fun fact, this guy was in his 30s when this transpired. Like, damn bro, who were your parents? Why Jada Smith and Benjamin Button? The sting operation carried by creator Bithoji was very successful, as Bude acted really fucking creepy.
About to show you, and I want you to keep in mind that this whole time, he knew this person was underage. Do you think I'm attractive? How old are you? She responds, 14. I mean, may I be honest? Yeah, of course. If it was me, I'd try to make the relationship with you last for years. LOL. Like, I look stupid. You're okay, don't worry about it. I kinda sorta have a crush on you, and shouldn't. There it is in black and white. He admits to knowing that he shouldn't have a crush on.
And it was already bad enough he talked with someone over a decade younger than him in such a way, but it got worse when the Buddha, being the Omega level intellect he has, sent her a dick pic.
Delete that screenshot. I will. Okay, now I feel weird. I made this weird now. Yeah, you did. You sent an unsolicited picture. It would be weird to anybody of any age, let alone someone who's posing as a minor, to put you in a sting on.
And when Bitoji made this info public, the fucking floodgates opened. Memes, people calling him out, and much more. One must imagine what was going on in Buddy's mind. Was he planning an apology, response, or just leaving the internet? Well, none of this were what he was planning, but rather a video where he agitated his detractors.
So just the bidet coming at you with another public service announcement. So, for all those that have been following me and giving me love and giving me sweet comments and duets and everything and reactions, thank you so much. Sorry, my glasses broke, so I'm still kind of like getting them. Maybe I'll get some new ones or find my spares, but I appreciate you more than anything you'll ever know. To my haters, all you're doing is fueling the fire. When you comment, like my stuff, follow me, and react to my videos trying to down me, you're just making it worse for you. So, do yourself a favor, block me. If you don't like my stuff. If you don't like what I do, block me. Because I will continue to do duets with my fans.
Piece of advice, never. And I mean when I say it, never do that, just never. We'll see later why. As Buddy was doxxed, and this is when he realized things were not as anonymous as he thought, he made a video begging people to stop. Shortly after, he left the internet. He was caught in an actual sting operation later on, so yeah, the deal's sealed. There's a lot more to talk about when it comes to him, but it would take way too long. So if you want more details, Kiwi Tapes is your guy. In fact, he is my guy. His videos provided me with incredible amounts of info on all these people, but for Buddy Haynes, aka the Bude, he goes to Nick Chantier. Oh god, Lachey Hinton. There's a lot to say about this one, all depressing. From child neglect to outright child abuse, starving her children, having outright mental breakdowns on stream, and getting into literal fistfights with her haters. The tale of Lachey Hinton is a depressing one to say the least, and quite harrowing. You may not recognize Lachey at first glance, but if you look all the way back at 2009, there was a specific trend called the Apple Store Challenge, where a young woman entered an Apple Store and started dancing, which spawned the challenge. This young woman was Lachey Hinton, and as you can clearly see, time has not been very kind to her.
My kids don't need to be taken away from me. They got everything they need here. They got bed, clothes, all that shit, food, roof over their head, they good. Saying that shit. Quit saying that shit. Quit saying that shit. Quit saying that shit. I didn't spit at him. I just said that. I just said I jumped at him. I didn't say. No, I did not spit at him. I just said I did not. I just said I did not spit at him.
Of all things Lachey has done, the worst one in my personal opinion would be her influence on her children. As she would drink, scream, cuss, and do the most unhinged and borderline psychotic shit right in front of her children's eyes.
Come to my doorstep with it. It's whatever, bro. You already know I get that playing with me, bro. Stop fucking playing with me. I'll kill every bitch on here. Stop playing with me, bro. Stop playing with me, bro. Stop playing with me. I'm not moving shit, bro. Y'all want to move me? Report this live like y'all did the last one. Report this live like y'all did the last one.
That beside bringing in shitty men to her home every day, ones which are related to petty gangs. Eventually, we saw how her influence harmed them, as one stream Lachey's niece came to her saying that her cousins, Lachey's children, done stuff to her. Lachey heard that and done nothing about it. She just continued doing her makeup. Even when confronted, she could not care less.
Assaulted and you sitting here worried about your makeup.
That's what I was doing at the time, right? I'm not saying...
And that's pathetic, right?
But no. But look, that's what I was doing at the time, right? Of course, okay. I was in the middle of it. Maybe I just paused because I was thinking about what I was gonna say once I got off the live.
You should have ended the live immediately.
And maybe I was saying, maybe I was doing what I was doing to think about what I was going to say when I get off the live. Like I don't have to do
So
everything.
you continuously allow them to get
This is my thing. This is my thing. I don't have to do everything on anybody else's time. I feel like y'all trying to tell me what to do. I'm an adult. I deal with what I deal with off camera. Just me and my sister, we had to talk about this whole conversation.
In spite of all, I am not sure if I should put her at Nick Chan tier or Chris Chan tier. Reason is there was an instant where she was caught in a group chat with middle schoolers and the conversations got sexual. So I'm not sure if she is a pedophile or just a pitiful woman striving to be seen as cool again. Honestly, this whole thing reminds me of the movie Mom, which is literally Lachey's life down to the child neglect and weird creepy shit. So to be safe, I'll just put her in Nick Chan tier for now. God damn, I thought I will never get the chance to talk about this guy. And if you don't know this man, please let me ruin your day further. Paul Breach is a 40-plus-year-old man who got popular on TikTok for doing TikTok dances to the song Green Green Grass, which gave him a fat fucking ego to say the least. Paul, using his popularity, opened a Cameo and started live streaming on TikTok Live, making an okay living, where he would talk to people who literally do not exist and pretend that there's women with him in the same hotel room. Thing is, Paul does get bitches who do it purely for the clout, and an honest question is the clout worth it? Is the clout worth spending a day, let alone dating Paul Breach? Also, all the women that were with him were at maximum 19. Paul was already weird as fuck, but what made people really get suspicious of him was when he was liking posts by teenage girls on Instagram. Most had survived and beating cancer. And there was also the private messages. Paul denied it all, but that caused people to dig deeper on Paul Breach himself, and they found some fucked shit. Paul has a child, and his baby mama was 17 when she gave birth. Paul was 27. Yeah, told ya, it's fucked.
Everybody told me that I sound like CG5. Probably because I am CG5.
There's also so much more to talk about. He is the UK's most notorious LolCow. So I will leave a video down in the description for the ones who are interested in this man's story, but without further discussion, Paul Breach goes into Nick Chan tier. Also, wow, 3 LolCows and we're all predators of some sort. I guess that's TikTok for ya. A lot of people wish to be like others, either a family member or a celebrity, but never have I seen someone who is this dedicated to thinking they are Hitler. But Felix Cypher is that. Felix unironically believes he is Hitler's reincarnation and he goes on very far to look like him. I mean, the fucking nose ring is supposed to be a stash. And Felix is also obsessed with everything German, in spite of Adolf being Austrian. Felix became very infamous on TikTok. It got so bad his job was notified about his mischievous actions, resulting in him being terminated. The most ironic of it all, apparently Felix is of Jewish descent, so quite an oxymoron to say the least. While offensive, ultimately not the worst, till Felix crossed the line and did something terrible, and it's not invading Poland. But when a Holocaust survivor duetted one of Felix's videos, clearly distressed as Felix was basically kinda mocking him indirectly, Felix took it upon himself to mock him directly, commenting, sorry that my men put you in a camp.
Out of pocket for that shit. Way out of pocket. What do you gain from that? I swear to God, we the worst. We the fucking worst.
Video in the description about Felix, and he goes instantly to Christian tier. Before leaving off, Felix disappeared for some time and came back as he was forced into psychiatric care. Psychiatric care. And he still believes he's Hitler. So that's fucking cool. Hello there. It's me, the guy making this video. Actually, I never thought about what should I be called. I'm not gonna use my real name, so just call me Maxwell, in reference to the cat. I love Maxwell Cat. But yeah, back to the video. So the plan was originally that I'd cover all the LolCows in the tier list in one video. Problem is, there is not even possible, because there's so many LolCows, and while writing this video, I added 2 more. So I have to make this video parts. So I guess I'm gonna make it a series with like, I cover about 4 to 6 LolCows per video. I'll probably be done eventually like 4 parts max, but who knows, because there's more and more just come every day. So yeah, and besides all of that, if you enjoyed this video and would like to see more, feel free to subscribe, like, and all the bullshit that YouTubers say. Besides have that, have a nice day.